Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and we are going to be doing our pulls for the Foreteller banner today. So, I waited, I checked out everything that's available. We literally have 1 hour left until the banner is gone. So I checked out the avatar boards, I checked out Key Art 21, I checked out the Supernova deal. There's a lot of things I could have spent my jewels on right now, but after all this assessing, after all the waiting, I have decided that pulling on the Supernova banner is worth it for me at this point in time. So there's a few things I want to talk about. The first thing is that no matter what you pull, I hope you have at least 15,000 jewels, because 15,000 jewels is the minimum amount that they usually ask for a mercy. It's usually a 5-pull mercy, which is 15,000 jewels. Sometimes it's a 30,000 jewel mercy, so a 10-pull mercy like these right here. So we don't know what game-breaking things are coming up anytime soon. A lot of people have been speculating there's a new Kairi or a new Xion or a new Naminé coming along the way. So you want to at least have enough jewels just in case those medals are game-breaking, that you can at least get your hands on them. So I know that I only have 42,610 jewels right now, and I'm going to be spending at most 30,000, but I do keep my jewels in other places, and this is how I kind of save just in case things are coming up. So if we go to the home screen, in my presents box, I still have all the jewels from the Remind trailer, so I haven't collected those. So there's at least 14,000 jewels in my stock right there. On top of that, if we go to my avatar boards, I actually saved all the jewel boards that you get for ranking every 50 levels past level 300. So there's 15,000 jewels right here. And then lastly, I also saved jewels as part of my inventory in the form of Riku and Moogle medals. So I have 31 Riku and Moogle medals right there. So overall, if I sold all those things, collected all the jewels really quickly, I'd probably have around 75,000 jewels, something along those lines. But yeah, so even though I don't have it right now, even if I spend 30,000 jewels and end up below 15k right now, I have means of getting those jewels really quickly. So that's why I am okay spending on the banner right now. So why did I pick the VIP banner? There's a few reasons here. Number one, traits. And I feel like this is the big deal. So you get 1 trait per pull, and then you also get 30 VIP coins, which means you're getting 4 traits per pull. And that could be a very big deal, because if you get one of these medals, it's great that you have a tier 10, but in order to future-proof it, you want to have traits. Traits are what's going to be what keeps a medal relevant for a long time. I still use even some tier 8 Supernova medals because I don't have a lot of options, and they have good traits, making them somewhat better than tier 9 sometimes. So traits are really what's going to future-proof a medal, and I definitely think getting 4 traits versus the 2 traits you get from the 5-pull mercy makes a really big difference when it comes to future-proofing a medal. Not only that, but having more traits can be necessary if you pull into multiple foretellers. So let's say you did the 5-pull mercy that I did, where I was aiming to get Ira, and then along the way I got Aced. So by the end of it, I actually only had 5 traits that I could give, and I could either split them between Aced and Ira. I ended up giving all of them to Ira, but now my Aced doesn't really have any traits. So not having traits, again, kind of removes some of the future proofing of the medal. So the traits is a really big deal. Having 4 traits per pull versus the general 2 is a really big deal in my opinion. Next is that you're going to get 4 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals, and that makes a big difference because those 4, one of them could be an extra foreteller. So if we look at our draw odds and check out Guarantee A, which is going to be the Kingdom Hearts 3 medals, you do have the opportunity to get another foreteller. So Supernova Ira, Supernova Envy, Supernova Ava, Gula, and Aced. They're all there, and they're all available as Kingdom Hearts 3 medals. So by having more Kingdom Hearts 3 medals versus the general 5 mercy pull that only gives you 3, having an extra one there gives you more of a chance of getting another foreteller. So it increases your chance of getting another foreteller, which complements well with the number of traits we're possibly getting. And then it's a little less relevant, but you get 2 extra gems. So we'll be getting 3 magic gems in this one. So, I'm sorry, you're just getting 3 gems. The normal banner doesn't give you any gems whatsoever. But yeah, you are getting 3 gems here. So just another bonus. Again, it's kind of more like a freebie because of the number of ways you can get gems nowadays. But before I go pulling, I'm just going to explain why I picked Ava over all the other foretellers. So I was, again, going back to my video, I said Envy was the best, and I actually still stand by that, because Envy is the most versatile. She acts as both a buffer and a damage metal. She restores your gauges. If she has extra attack, she completely fills out your buffs for upright. She just has a lot of utility. Her supernova attack heals you. So there's a lot of tech utility in Envy, and that's why I said she was the best, because tech utility is gonna carry on far greater than most other things. So in terms of like resources that go out of date really quickly, things like damage for a metal go out of date really quickly because all they do is just create something that deals more damage. But when it comes to utility, that can last you a long time. Like, take for example Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A. She's a tier 8 metal, and we've been using her pretty much all year long. So even though she's only a tier 8, even though she doesn't do a lot of damage, her tech utility keeps her so relevant in today's meta. And I could say the same thing about Envy, is that while she's not as tech utility as Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A, she is very, very high up there because she also does damage. But because I have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A with extra attack, I don't see the need to get Envy. So in terms of being an all-around metal, Envy's really, really, really good. In terms of being just a buffer, Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A definitely fills a good void for your Keyblade setups. So I don't have the need for Envy, but if I was lacking a Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A, it would definitely be Envy. For sure it would be Envy, because having that buffing capacity can make a lot of difference. I still see people running around today that don't have maximum buffs as they go into quests, and buffs and debuffs are the way you're going to get the damage in order to complete those quests. So Envy is still really, really good. Moving down to what was place 2 is the Era. So the reason I didn't pick Era is simply because I love his tech utility. He has great tech utility. He has almost perfect buffs on top of his supernova that actually makes him perfect buff for upright power. He has the damage break, or I'm sorry, the guard break, which every time I run across someone in Coliseum and they get the guard break or the defense break off of the Era, I just lose. Like, I just auto lose. I've never won a match against an Era where the guard break has gone off. So that's just really, really good. It hits for an unconditional multiplier, meaning that no matter what's going on, if you have low HP, if you have low gauges, if it is early in the Keyblade, last in the Keyblade, no matter how many enemies there are, Era is going to be doing consistent damage. And that can be very, very important as you do setups, as you do planning, because then you don't have to worry as much. And the less you have to worry about, the more the metal is able to function as its own unit without needing support. That's a good metal, in my personal opinion. But even though Era's really, really good, there's a few reasons I picked Ava over Era. So number one, Ava is my home foreteller. So if I move my camera here, you can see that I'm a Vulpes, and I've been a Vulpes since the first day. So that's just, I don't know, I feel like it's like a home loyalty kind of thing to pick your foreteller. If I was an Anguis, I'd probably get Envy. So honestly, it's just like a home field kind of thing. Like, I definitely feel a little prideful being able to get Ava because she's also my home foreteller. On top of that, Ava gives metal strength. So while it's not the best, being able to give just generic metal strength to everything regardless of its attribute, so it doesn't matter if it's power, speed, magic, upright, reverse, it doesn't matter, none of that, because Ava's still going to give plus 1,000 metal strength to that. So that makes her great on things like Bad Guy Breaker, on Fairy Stars, where there's just multiple colors going on. Granted, this does fall into kind of a pitfall where the game is moving more towards super effective damage, where they want you to be doing the correct attribute to the correct enemy. So if you're fighting a power enemy, they want you to be doing magic damage. And we did a video a little bit back on how much it actually calculates out to. So not very effective damage where you're hitting for the opposite one. So let's say you're fighting a power enemy and you're using a speed metal, you're only doing at most, I believe it was times 0.95 damage. When you use a power metal versus a power enemy, that's the ×1 multiplier. But when you use a magic metal versus a power enemy, which is super effective damage, that's ×2. And that's the reason Ultimate Form Sora is such a good metal, is because he ignores attribute, always hits for super effective damage. So that's just really, really good. I definitely think that metal strength is great utility. It's very, very versatile because even if Ava is not in an upright blue slot, she's still going to be able to give that metal strength to everything that's downstream. So she can fit in Fenrir a little bit, she can fit in Sleeping Lion, she can fit in Treasure Trove. So even if she's not in a magic setup, you can still make good use of her tech utility buff. Granted, it's not as good as having something like Envy for the metal strength buffing. So Envy will specifically buff magic metals by 1500, and that is 500 more than the Ava would do. So let's just say you're using your counterpoint, you'd probably want Envy over Ava, just because Envy will give you that extra 500 metal strength. If there's extra attack, she will give you 1000 more metal strength than an Ava with extra attack. So Ava's the most versatile, but in terms of being specific to an attribute, she kind of falls a little bit short. Moving on to the next part of Ava that made her kind of pick her, that made me pick her over Ira, is that she has the most potential. And what I mean to say by that is that right now, she has good utility, she has good tech, she's a tier 10, so she's doing a lot of damage, but that last piece where its next metal group attack has yet to been realized as a very effective utility. So there's a few things that you can copy right now. You have like Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia, you have Supernova plus Aced, but after that it kind of falls off on which metals are good single target or random target metals that you want to have as AoE damaging metals. So while that next metal group attack is a very, very specific functional utility, it's just been yet to been realized. I feel like there just hasn't been a good scenario where group attack, changing a next metal to group attack, has been super relevant. The most relevant it's been was the one Coliseum where people were putting Nominate EX Plus before the Supernova, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus in Coliseum, and that's how people broke those high levels of Coliseum. But after that, I really didn't see group attack in anyone's setup. So hopefully this gets realized. Hopefully there's some metals down the way that will be able to be good single target or random target metals that will do like crazy amounts of damage, and then the Ava starts to maximize on her potential. So I don't know how that's going to come, if it's going to come, but it has a lot of potential and it has a lot of versatility. The Supernova attack resets count. So if I am trying to, let's say, use recovery buffing, which requires quite a bit of math when it comes to getting the enemy's counter down to 0 in order to knock us out for the turn. So if the metals that I used before, like let's just say I use Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, and that jumps up count by 2. Well, if I activate Ava's Supernova attack, that will bring it back down. So it will effectively remove the 2 that Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A restored. Now let's just say I'm doing another quest where I want to survive, where I don't want to be knocked out by a counter attack that happens when the counter goes down to 0. I activate the Ava, bring up that count back to a higher number, and then I can continue attacking. So reset count is a really good tech utility. It was very, very useful when Kingdom Hearts, or I'm sorry, what was it? I believe it was HD Sora and Kyrie EX. When that medal came out, it had resets count, and that was super, super good for certain quests where you had to take care of enemy counters. So Ava has a really good potential and really solid versatility, and that's why I picked Ava over all the other foretellers. But aside from that analysis, again, the thinking process, I feel like it's just important to show you my thinking process, because if I can teach you my thinking process, it can potentially help you down the way. All right, with that being said, now that we got all the info out of the way, let's go ahead and do our polls. We have 45 minutes left to do this. So here we go. We are hoping for Ava early, or we are hoping for at least another foreteller within these polls. So let's go ahead and do the first poll. I'm actually really excited because whenever I have to do polls, it's just nice to just kind of splurge on it, like to know I gave it a lot of thought, and then I'm able to actually do the poll. So, whoa, no 7 stars. Wow. Okay. That's bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a bad pull. Oh, wow. What were even the Kingdom Hearts 3 medals? Olette and Hero. Oh boy. Yikes. That was a bad start. Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping that things work out better. Uh-oh. Oh no. Maybe it's because I looked. If I pull the no looker, maybe it'll work. Maybe. Please. Foreteller. A Supernova Foreteller. Oh, this is bad. These are so bad. We got the Shadow, and we got a Kingdom Hearts 3 Hercules. Oh, this is really bad. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. See, this is why you do mercies, because you don't want to get stuck getting really bad pulls. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. This is really scary, actually. Please, at least a 7-star. Okay. All right, maybe our luck's starting to go. Wait, nope, we're not going to jinx it. What's our 7-star? Oh, it's a Mike. Oh, boy, these are bad. This is not like my free-to-play account at all, where we got a set in the second one. 7 more tries. Oh my gosh, my heart's like sinking. I'm just like, oh, these are so bad. Please, be good. Be good. Please. Please. Okay, we got 1 7-star. Can we get another one? We got 2. Oh, we got a Supernova medal, but not one that we want. It's okay, Sora. You'll still be loved. No worries. Lots of Soras in this, actually. All right, so we are at what would theoretically be the 5-pull mercy if we did the Foreteller banner from before. So let's hope there's a Foreteller in this one. Please, Foreteller, please. Please. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no. We got an HD Xion, or an SP Xion, which is kind of nice because we can upgrade her. But oh boy. I am definitely not as lucky as other people right now. I unlocked a training slot. Cool. Not super worried about that though. I feel like when I run into that, I take it as it is. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No worries. Oh, please, please, Foreteller. Give us at least 1 extra Foreteller. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. 30,000 jewels. How many you got? 4 tries left. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Let's hope it's compensated for by really, really good trades. Please, give us like an Era or an Envy would be just magical. Oh, dang. Okay, we got a Youth in White. So as of right now, we've only actually hit 2 tier 9s, which is actually not very spectacular. We did get the Illustrated Sora A, which is a decent upgrade medal. But, oh boy, these are... I'm getting really skeptical about my luck. This is why I always have to do mercies. I have really bad luck. Alright. Let's see if this no look came through for us right now. I'm scared. Do I look? Oh gosh, we got another tier 9 for the the Kingdom Hearts 3 Young Xehanort. 2 pulls left. We only got 1. No, we didn't get any Foretellers. We didn't get any Foretellers yet. Oh, feels so bad. This is like rip the dream right here. Okay, we got a tier 9 from not looking, so maybe lightning strikes twice? Maybe? Please? Oh my gosh, this is a wild pull. So first of all, I'm sure when you all looked, you saw all these 7-stars and were like, but why? Why did we get 2 Supernova Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitases? Why couldn't you be 2 Foretellers? Why, I ask you? Why? Alright, this is the mercy. We might as well look. There's no getting around that there's going to be an Ava in here. Boy, that was a rough ride, y'all. I really hope that the trades work out here. Alright, did we get another 7-star at least? We got 2 7-stars. There's the Ava. And then we got a Kingdom Hearts 3 Pence. Oh, man, that hurt. That's 30,000 jewels right there. Alright. Foreteller Union Leader, please don't let me down with these traits. That was rough, y'all. That was like, oof. Alright, well, that's why we have to do mercies. So let's go ahead, head over to the actual medal and give her some traits. Alright, so we got 10 traits here. We're going to do the 10 here. And then if we need to, we'll go to the avatar board. So what we're looking for ground, aerial, extra attack, and then strength plus 2,000. That is what we're looking for. Oh boy, that hurt. Oh my gosh. I just felt like gauges. Okay, not what we want to see. So there's 11 traits, and we want 4 of them. So let's see if we can hit all 4 of them with 40 traits, because if I got multiple Foretellers, I'd probably split the traits among them. But because we only got the Ava, it's like we're really sinking all our chips into one. Poison resist. Oh no. This was a bad time to pull and potentially a bad time to trade. What is up with my luck lately? Alright. My main account luck, not my free-to-play luck. Apparently my free-to-play luck is broken. Alright, let's see what we got. Please, give us a damaging one. Ground! Nice! Okay. Alright, so we got the ground, which is pretty sweet. Now we just need aerial, extra attack, and 2 strength plus 2000s. And I really hope that 36 traits is enough to get us there. 37 traits, because this is the 37th one, right? Defense, yee. Ooh, boy, alright. So we've got potentially 35 more traits, potentially. Maybe we should do the supernova pull. Like, why not? You know what I mean? We might as well just gamble our bad luck right now. Bam! Sleep resist. Yikes. Okay. That is not what we want to see. Oh, boy. This is really feels bad. We got the ground, which is really good. That's definitely a good trait to future-proof things. Let's see. So, 6th trait. We got extra attack. Aerial. I will do aerial. Okay. So, let's go ahead and replace defense plus 2000. So we've got 4 more traits until we have to start kicking into the avatar board. Oh man, those pulls like hurt me though. My gosh. We should probably save our jewels actually, not do the supernova pull. Boom, defense. Yikes, that's the trait I just got rid of. Okay, let's get rid of that. I can honestly see Ava being a really solid rating medal actually, because she gives that metal strength plus 1000 to everything. So that means if you have Lux plus plus on something that's not like specifically locked to an attribute, like you're good. The Ava takes care of it. Extra attack, please. HP. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. 2 more traits left. Let's hope there's a strength and an extra attack locked in here. Somewhere in these traits, there's gotta be one of them. We're hoping for extra attack though, because metal strength plus 2000 would be pretty sweet. Boom. Gauges. Yikes. Not what we want to see. We will replace... Actually, nothing. The resists are actually sort of relevant. Gauges is kind of like a plus-minus kind of trait. If it's like a reverse metal, I could definitely see putting gauges on there. Alright, Ava. Let's see what the 10th trait has in store for us. Strength or extra attack is what we're looking for. But instead, we get sleep resist. Yikes. Okay. Sleep resist is definitely the worst of the resist, so we're going to skip that. Let's head to our avatar board and then collect some traits. So we'll do these 5 at a time is what I'm willing to go through. So let's go here and let's get 5 of them. Alright, back to trading we go. Whew, boy. Alright, we got the ground and the aerial, which is honestly really, really good. So think about it. If you had 10 trait medals, that's what you'd end up with. And that's what the 5-pull mercy would have gotten you. Alright, come on, extra attack. Please. Ah, dual ground. No. We're looking for strength and extra attack. That is what we want. If we speed roll it, does it help? No, it doesn't. It doesn't help at all. Oh my gosh. I wonder if the game is just like, you know what? This guy's got like okay strategy, so we gotta hurt him in terms of his luck. Oh boy. Extra attack, please. Gauges. Oh my gosh. We've hit 3 gauges, but no extra attack yet. Or strength even. Oh my gosh. That's really sad, actually. After 13 traits, we haven't hit a single extra attack or strength. Come on, strength or extra attack. Please, just give it to us. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Okay. 1 more trait and then we'll have to pull for 5 more. Man, this is like... my luck just hasn't been really good with my main account. Like, my Ultimate Forum story, y'all saw how much I struggled with that one. Defense. This is our 3rd defense, but we've hit no extra attacks and no strengths. Oh my goodness. Someone out there is out to get me. I can almost feel in my bones. Alright, 5 more traits. And then I feel like we maybe just save the other 20 for like another time. Alright. Did I get 5? Oh, I got 6. Oops. Where did I get 10 VIP coins from? I didn't do any pulls. As far as I can remember. Was there a free pull involved somewhere along the line? I don't know where I got 10 VIP coins from. Extra attack or strength, please. Whoo, okay. Oh my gosh, I was getting scared. I will be completely honest with y'all. I was getting real scared that we wouldn't hit it. Alright, if we can get strength in these next 5 traits, we can save those VIP coins for potentially something down the line. Strength, HP. Oh, yikes. You should, I feel like the way I weigh out my odds is if I don't statistically hit at least like the trait I'm looking for within 11 traits, I have bad luck. Because like mathematically there's 11 traits, so you should be able to like hit a good amount of the one you're looking for at least once within 11. But that's not how stats work, so yikes. Okay, no strength traits. We've done almost 20 trait rolls and no strength traits at all. Alright, what do we got? Show us something good, Ava. But not like that. Not like that. Oh my gosh. 3 ground traits. I'm like keeping like a mental track in my head. And so far we haven't hit strength once. Which is pretty crazy actually. Alright, come on Ava. Give us the strength. Strength plus 1,000, please. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay. Man, my luck is just garbage. It is just the highest class of garbage. I feel like maybe I should just sink the other traits. Like, just buy the whole board right now. Why do you keep giving us max gauges? I don't understand. Let's replace the poison. Maybe if I give it max gauges, it'll stop giving me max gauges. All right, we'll do 5 more traits. We still haven't hit a strength plus 1,000 yet, which is just appalling. In my personal opinion, like not hitting it once after 20 traits, like I feel like that is statistically a super low chance. All right, here we go. Ava, please make her dreams come true. Alternatively, we haven't hit damage in raids either. But we've hit all the other ones like multiple times except for aerial and extra. Ground minus 60. I know that I need you to proceed in this game, but I don't need 4 copies of you. They don't stack. Alright. Come on, strength, please. Just give us a strength trait. No. Why? It's like in Toy Story where Buzz gave up. That's like about where I'm at right now. This is appalling. Oh my gosh. First of all, my pulls were bad. And then my traits are also bad. I keep seeing defense flash. How have we gone through almost 26 traits and not hitting 1 strength trait? That is just, oh my gosh. My brain is unable to wrap my head around that. No. Stop. Oh my gosh. I think I just saved the other traits for a different day. Because at the very least, they fixed it where we have those trade boards for the rest of the month. So I still have time. But man, oh my gosh. My heart's in shambles right now. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here and just not let the bad luck proceed to poison the rest of our traits. We spent 30,000 jewels, and how many tier 9s did we actually end up with? So let's go ahead and just filter out tier 10s and tier 9s. So it's it should be, let's sort by newest. So we got the Sora, the Youth in White, the Young Xehanort, and 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitases. That is what we ended up with in terms of tier 9s out of 10 pulls. Yikes, this is pretty bad, y'all. Should I be impulsive and just pull in the Supernova deal at this point? And like hope and pray that I get an Envy or something? Or even a Kingdom Hearts 3 Ventus? No, that's not the smart play. See, this is what I mean by I gotta like be careful about how I pull. It's only like a 5% chance of me getting the Envy, and I already got the Ava, so I don't want like 2 Avas actually. I only want just the 1 for now. But there's also a Kyrie B and a Ventus in there. 25% chance. No. We gotta save. We gotta save for whatever game-breaking Kyrie they're gonna whip out on us later. But you know what we will do? We will do a ticket pull. So let's go ahead, do a 10-ticket draw, if the game would let us. And I think we can only do 1 because of our inventory. Alright. Let's see that Kyrie B. Maybe. Or at least some tier 9 trait medals. Boom. Okay, that's not Kyrie B because it's reverse. But. What was our 7-star? Oh, it was the prime. Okay. This is okay. I mean, the Axel is upgradable. That's all I got. It was free, though. And we can't ever argue with free. Alright, we're going to stop there. We're going to clean up our inventory. Get rid of, like, a bunch of the tier 2s, tier 3s, and stuff like that. But that was the video for now. I hope that everyone had, like, a box of tissues to clean their face of tears as they saw how awful that full video was. But with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.